Hello, I'm the Wolfman, and this is Life with MS. Now, I know a lot of you out there don't really even know what MS is. It's multiple sclerosis. There's several different types. I have primary progressive multiple sclerosis. There's also rheumatoid remissive.
Editor's note: it's relapse remissive, not 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 rheumatoid remissive. That's arthritis or something.
And um, this is another one I can't remember the name of it though. I never can. But it's an invisible disease that we're fighting. A lot of people can't see it. I mean, we don't even know what it is, how it begins, how it starts. Doctors don't understand it. There's very little things that you could do for it. I mean, it's really an invisible disease. A lot of us, we don't know how to deal with ourselves. It's very troubling. I've been dealing with it for 10 years now. I've been diagnosed with primary progressive for the last 6, but I've been dealing with it since 2012, and it slapped me so hard in 2016 that I lost my job and everything like that. It just was a downhill struggle from there on. Um, now, I know a lot of you don't know or understand what MS is. It's a neurological disease that affects the brain, the back, the legs, your arms, basically everything. A lot of us don't know how to explain it to others. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it to you guys. I mean, if you have a neurological disease that's anything like MS, you kind of understand. It's something that you can't just explain to somebody. A lot of people like to tell you that, you know, you'll get better and, you know, maybe tomorrow will be a good day or something like that. And that's wishful thinking, but it's not really going to happen. At least not if you have primary progressive like I do. There is no getting better. There's only getting worse. I mean, over the last 6 years that I've been diagnosed with primary progressive multiple sclerosis, I have just slid downhill. I am on so many medications. I have to take so many pills. I mean, oh my god. It's it's troubling because I have trouble swallowing now, and I I choke sometimes, and I inhale liquids. I don't know what causes it, but as I'm drinking, for some reason, my body just wants to and breathe in, and it's very scary. It's absolutely terrifying. Matter of fact, if anybody has that issue with their body, like I do, you understand how scary it is. Now, other people see you walking or something like that, and they may think that you're drunk or you're on something because your body pretty much acts that way. You stumble and you fall and you wobble and you weave and stuff, and it's just the most aggravating thing. A lot of people move out of your way. A lot of people don't want anything to do with you. I mean, that's 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 how a lot of people treat people like that, because you don't want to deal with an alcoholic or a drunk walking down the street. So if they see you coming, they figure that's what you are. You're drunk, so they move out of your way, and that's it hurts to know that people can just walk away from something like that. You know, I mean, hmm, yeah, I don't know if I'm even explaining this correct. I mean, I really don't. It's so hard to explain to people what MS is like. It's an invisible disease that we fight. It's something that nobody can see, nobody understands. I mean, we don't understand it. Doctors don't understand it. How we expect somebody else to understand it, you know? Most people think that when we're tired, like, oh, you could just rest and you'll be better in an hour or two, or get some sleep, you'll be better the next day. And it doesn't work that way, because fatigue for somebody with MS is way different than it is for an ordinary person. I mean, if I had fatigue like an ordinary person would, I would love to take a nap and feel better, but it's never gonna happen. It's so bad for people with MS that we actually have our own version of MS. It's called lassitude. Like, we get our own word for it. We get our own brand of freaking fatigue, and it sucks because I take medications for it, and it don't really help. I mean, I take melatonin to help me sleep. It doesn't really help. The spasticity or twitching in my legs and feet keep me up most of the night. So insomnia is my best friend. It's a lot of our friend. I mean, it's not really a friend, it's like a frenemy. You know what I mean? Well, you guys know what I mean. I have the multiple sclerosis or any kind of neurological disease like that keeps you up at night. It's it's crap. That's what it is. All right. No. I I keep losing myself because there's so much to tell you guys about multiple sclerosis that I can't really fit it all in one video. So most likely I might just break this up and do it over the next couple of days. So you may see me change my outfits and stuff like that, and the camera positioning and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a journey trying to explain this, because there's so many symptoms, so many problems, and so many issues that come up with MS. I mean, I've got a new symptom that's come up now. It's optical neuritis. My left eye is really like just kind of going blind on me. I mean, I already had vision issues and everything, but it's gotten bad. The heat causes my eyes to get really blurry and things to just double up. And then the left eye gets a white fog over everything. And it's pretty much impossible to read and or see too far. I recently just had an eye exam from an optometrist, and they told me my vision was 20/25. The lady was insane that took the test, because I could read most of the letters with the right eye, my good eye, and with the left one I could only read like the first two lines, and she said that was good. Like, no, that's not. That's bad. That's very bad. My girlfriend also has the optical neuritis, and her symptoms are worse. But she can still drive, and she can still see. It's just her eyes get buggy, as she likes to say. Things kind of get blurry and doubled up and everything. So it's a really irritating symptom. I've also constantly have tremors in my body. Like, it constantly feels like my body's humming, like, I know some of you have that issue too. And when it gets really bad, it's constantly like, it's just like shaking, and nothing seems to help that. Not my baclofen, not my gabapentin, not the Empira, nothing that I take as medications helps with that. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it. I just kind of have to deal with it. Like, right now, my body constantly feels like I'm vibrating. Um, that's really the only way I can explain that. It's just something new that I had to deal with. There's no going back. There's no getting better for me because I have primary progressive. It's only going to get worse. And that's another thing that a lot of us hate with MS, that we know that it's only going to get worse. It's never going to get better. People constantly like to tell me that maybe a good night's rest, or maybe exercise, or changing my diet and eating healthier, or something like that, or taking more vitamins and stuff would help. Maybe I'll get better if I do all that. But I'm sorry, that ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't care. I've had multiple friends try to tell me to change my diet. You know, cut out meat, cut out a lot of dairy, cut out some of this stuff and that, quit smoking, don't smoke weed, don't drink, which I don't. I haven't drunk for years because I can't. You know, Drinking makes you stumble, and I already have that problem. I drink and I stumble, I'm falling hard. I mean, hard. And I fall enough. I've fallen 3 times this year, and I've shooken the frickin' house. I'm on the second floor, and when I fall, you can hear it outside. That's how heavy I fall. I have jarred my back. I went to physical therapy for it. I went to physical therapy for my legs. I went there for my eyes. For I forget what it's called. Yeah, I forget what it's called. But I went to physical therapy for my eyes, and I do this whole finger thing, like how far can you see, and where does it double up, and where does it come one finger, and it's like four, maybe 6 at the most feet that I can see things as one. After that, they just kind of start splitting up, and if I'm in the heat, my eyes get really, really buggy. They start doing the double vision, and then I get the white fog thing with the left eye, and I can't really see things, so I can't drive. I would love to. I really would. I just gotta get the proper glasses. I mean, the glasses I got right now, they help me read a little bit, but not not much. You know, I mean, I know this video is kind of jumping from topic to topic, but like I said before, it's kind of hard to explain MS to anybody. It's not a simple process to let people know what it's like. I mean, I could go through the list of everything that's wrong with me, but a lot of you wouldn't understand it. A lot of you wouldn't get what's going on. I mean, I have prosthetics for my legs so my feet don't constantly bounce. I have a back brace so I can sit up straighter. Like, I constantly hunch over. I also have freaking scoliosis. So that's another issue that I have, and MS is just causing that to get worse and worse. I do see a chiropractor about it, which I do suggest to anybody that has a hunching issue because of the MS and constantly looking down to watch your feet and everything like that. You know, it really does help because of the scoliosis and the constantly watching my feet. I had a knot in the back of my neck here, right where it meets the spine, and it was about the size of a golf ball. Now it's pretty much gone. So I do suggest seeing a chiropractor. Um, get an older chiropractor. The newer chiropractors use these weird things, and they don't really do shit for you. I'm sorry, but you don't. If any of you are watching that are chiropractors, and you're a new age one, like the millennial people, you guys don't know what you're doing. You don't. You need to go to an older chiropractor and get some new schooling. And I'll be smoking cigarettes. I would be smoking a little weed too, but as of right now, I'm completely broke. You may see me smoke in the next clip or so because I do think I'm going to record some more tomorrow about this. I'm not going to need to chop this part up. I'm probably just going to go over this stuff tomorrow and kind of rehash everything in a simpler way. Maybe, my leg's twitching bad. Maybe rehash it so it's a little more together, you know. But I will be back. I will try to explain this a little simpler. and I will let you know what some more of my symptoms are. But as of for right now, I do hope that you kind of get it a little bit at least. Um, Anybody that doesn't have primary progressive multiple sclerosis and you're watching this, just know that it's an invisible disease, and it's not that a lot of us don't want to tell people about it. It's just we don't know how to explain it to people. So, if you do know somebody that has primary progressive multiple sclerosis or MS whatsoever, um, if you see us having trouble, offer to help. Don't sit there and think that they want to be independent, and we really do. But I mean, if you see us struggling, offer to help. And if we ask for help, know that we need it, because it's not like we want to ask you for help. We would love to do things on our own. We would love to be able to do things that you can do. Like walking around in the winter without our bodies stiffening or spazzing out because of the cold. Because the cold really affects people with MS bad. It causes a lot of shivers, a lot of shakes, a lot of stiffening of everything. I mean everything, from feet, legs, neck, all of it. And in the summer, the heat makes us really weak, and it's hard to lift and do things. So if you see somebody who's struggling that you know that has MS, help them. But generally, if you see anybody struggling in the winter or the summer like that, I don't care if they have MS or not, be a decent human being. Offer to help them. It's just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that now. A lot of people aren't really decent people. A lot of people think about themselves and only themselves, and that aggravates me. Because even though I'm not completely capable of doing things, I still offer to help. So I'm gonna leave the guys with that one, and I will be back tomorrow to go a little more into detail about everything. But for right now, remember, never quit, never back down. Be the wolf.